So I finally got the watch that has been more or less on everyone's lips for the past 7 months. It evokes feelings and it seems to polarize the watch world. Some people love it and some people hate it. The watch I'm talking about is a collaboration between Swatch and Omega, the Moonswatch. I'll explain the background briefly because by the time everyone has probably heard the story and this is supposed to be more of a review of the watch. This collaboration between these two sister brands came out of the blue and left many confused since it seems like an odd mix between two very different brands. Similar collaborations are not a new thing for luxury brands, but this just happens to be the first widely known collaboration in the watch world. Moonswatch was launched in 11 different colors, and each color was named after a different mission to the component of our solar system. Like the bright yellow color may suggest, this yellow one is named Mission to the Sun. The name of the watch is printed here on the caseback. There is also a picture of the sun on the battery cover, and the name is also printed on the strap. The design of the watch is based on an original Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch. Just like the Moonwatch, the Moonswatch is 42 mm in diameter, approximately 13 mm thick, and it has a twisted lug case. Even on the dial, there are almost all the same elements, although the dial layout is a bit different. The original Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch houses a mechanical manual winding movement, but this one has an ETA quartz movement. In the original Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch, the Omega logo is etched on the Hesalite crystal. The Moonswatch lacks the etched Omega logo, but instead there is a S like Swatch etched on the same spot. In addition, a little cool feature is the dot over 90 bezel. Instead of having the dot next to the 90, as the modern Speedmasters have, early Speedmasters had the dot above it. These are called dot over 90 bezels and they are considered sought after feature on a vintage Speedmaster. The Moonswatch is probably not qualified by NASA for space missions as the original Moonwatch is, therefore there is not such a text on the caseback reminding that fact. Instead, caseback of the Moonswatch is like some motivational poster since it says "Dream big, fly higher, explore the universe, reach for the planets and enjoy the mission." These watches have the aesthetics of a Speedmaster Moonwatch. They are colorful and they do look great. So on a paper they seem to be okay. But in reality they are not as good as they look on paper. The watch is made from bioceramic, which is a mix of 25% of plastic and 75% of ceramic. But it feels like it's made 100% from plastic. The strap is a two-piece Velcro strap, which seems to be a homage to Velcro straps that astronauts wore over their spacesuits. The strap looks good and it has a great story behind it, but quality-wise it almost feels like a festival bracelet. This watch has probably been worn less than 10 times, but the strap already has these stretching marks. Not to mention the strap feels uncomfortable. Before I got the watch, I didn't have high hopes for it. I wasn't expecting like a high quality watch. Because deep down it's a Swatch watch, it's not an Omega. although the brand of Omega seems to be more present in this watch than the Swatch brand. Instead, I was expecting a decent watch. Because the list price of the watch in Europe is 250 euros, and with that money you can find perfectly good everyday watch. This watch feels like it can't be trusted. It doesn't feel like it would last daily use for a long time. These chrono pushers feel they will break as soon as the watch just hits literally anything. I don't think it's even worth its list price, not to mention premiums people are willing to pay because of the hype around it. It's obvious that you are not paying for the watch, you are paying for the Speedmaster brand. If you are looking for a daily watch with a budget of 250 euros, go get yourself something like a G-Shock or a Seiko. Those brands actually make good watches at this price point. Anyway, if you still want to experience the watch like I did, go get the watch. If you don't like it, just pass it to the next one. Because of the hype, it seems to be quite easy to get rid of these. Although the Moonswatch is not my cup of tea, the funny thing is, playing a couple days with it has made me want to buy the original Speedmaster Moonwatch. So in this case, maybe the gateway theory works. This bold collaboration may have turned into a success, but I still hope this doesn't become a new norm on how watch brands market their products, because in the long run, I think this would dilute the brand. Thank you for watching.